Hi students. So this is one of the important questions related to semester 3 statistics students degree, those who are studying. So this is definitely you will get the question in sem exam. That is nothing but Spearman's rank correlation formula we have to derive. It is very important question. So the formula is nothing but R equals to 1 minus 6 summation I equals to 1 to n di square by n into n square minus 1. So this is the formula for what? Spearman's rank correlation. So like this you should not write. This one should be for numerator and denominator. Okay. 1 minus, that means first you have to simplify this, and after getting this value you have to subtract from 1. That is the meaning. So don't write in the numerator. Okay, so like this you have to write. So now we are going to derive this formula. It is very important question. Okay, so proof. So let, so ranks in the sense what we should, if we want to give any ranks we need some observations, no? So for that what we have to do is let xi yi for all I equals to 1 2 and so on up to n be the ranks of n individuals. Okay, n individuals of two characteristics, isn't it? We are going to take two characteristics. Two characteristics A and B. Okay. Then what we have to do is we have to find out the average. Average in the sense what? Nothing but means. Okay. So x bar equals to 1 by n summation xi. We all know the formula, no? So here xi in the sense what? Observations of x. So 1 by n. So I am taking the summation and I am going to write the observation values. So first observation may get first rank, second observation may get second rank, like that. So we are having how many observations? N observations. So 1 plus 2 plus and so on up to n. N ranks we have given. That equals to, so we all know that these are the sum of n natural numbers. So sum of n natural numbers formula is what? N into n plus 1 by 2, no? So that formula I am going to write 1 by n into, so in place of this sum of n natural numbers formula I am going to write n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So n gets cancelled. So x bar equals to n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So in the same way, if you do for y also, what will get? Similarly, y bar equals to what? N plus 1 by 2. Similarly, we get the same for by observations also. So now what we have to do is, we have to calculate what? Variance. Sigma square x. Okay. So we all know the formula of variance. 1 by n summation xi square minus x bar square. So we know the formula for x bar. So now we have to find out this. So what we have to do is we have to do the squares for the observations. Okay. So 1 by n, 1 square, that means first rank, second rank, third rank, plus and so on, plus nth rank. Here squares are there, no? That's why we have kept square. Minus x bar in the sense what? N plus 1 by 2. So n plus 1 by 2. Here we are having what? Square. So that's why I kept square. Okay. That equals to 1 by n. So this is nothing but squares of n natural numbers. So squares of n natural number formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay. So minus n plus 1 by 2 whole square. So this and this n gets cancelled. Okay. So now the remaining terms are n plus 1 into what? 2n plus 1 by, how much is there here? 6. Okay, 6 minus n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Okay, so in this both the terms, what we can do here, this 6 we can write in the form of 2 into 3, isn't it? So that means what, here n plus 1 by 2, and here also we are having n plus 1 by 2, no? So in both the terms we are taking n plus 1 by 2 common. Okay, so now we are having 2n plus 1 by 2 we have taken common, and the left value is 3 by 3 minus n plus 1 by 2. Why? Because one value we have taken common. So now what? We have to simplify this term. N plus 1 by 2, and the LCM is what? 6. Okay. So here 3 2s are 6, no? So 2 into 2n plus 1 minus 2 into 3 times it go. 3 into n plus 1. Okay, now we have to simplify. N plus 1 by 2, 2 2s are 4. 4n plus 2 1s are 2. Minus 3 into n, 3n. Minus into plus, minus 3 1s are 3 by 6. Okay, so n plus 1 by 2 into 4n minus 3n is n. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 by 6. So sigma square x value is nothing but n plus 1 into n minus 1 is nothing but n square minus 1. A plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square, no? So in that way n square minus 1 will get by 12. Okay? Yeah. Now similarly what we can write? Sigma square y also will get what? N square minus 1 by 12 will get. Okay? So now what the values we got? X bar value we got the same, x bar y bar, and variance sigma square and sigma square x and sigma square y also we got the same values. So now what we have to do is we have to derive this formula. So in order to derive this formula, so we have to get the value d. So we all know that d is nothing but deviation. So let di equals to xi minus yi, deviation between two ranks, xi minus yi. So now add and subtract by x bar. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to add and subtract x bar to the which side? To RHS. Okay, di equals to xi minus x bar plus yi, sorry, minus x bar plus x bar minus yi. Okay, so xi minus x bar, and now here we want y. Why? Because already we are having one y variable, and in place of this, if we want y bar, we can replace. Yes, we can replace. Why? Because here x bar and y bar both are same. So that's why in place of x bar, what we can replace? Y bar. Okay, so plus y bar minus yi. So here what we need is yi minus y bar. So that's why we have to take minus. Okay, common. So xi minus x bar minus common. So yi minus y bar. Sorry, y bar. Okay. So now what we have to do is, here we are having what? Di square. So that's why we have to do what? Squaring on both sides. So di square equals to xi minus x bar minus yi minus y bar whole square. So this is x, this is y. So x minus y whole square, nothing but di square equals to xi minus x bar square plus yi minus y bar square minus 2 into xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. So this is in the form of a minus b whole square formula. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to divide the whole term with what? Multiple with 1 by n and summation for this equation. Okay. So what we get is, so di square, so 1 by n summation di square equals to 1 by n summation xi minus x bar square yi minus y bar square 2 into xi minus x bar yi minus y bar. Okay. So 1 by n into xi minus x bar square plus 1 by n summation yi minus y bar square minus 2 into 1 by n summation xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. Okay. So 1 by n summation xi square equals to, so in place of this what we can keep here, it is in the form of what? Nothing but we all know that this is a formula for variance. That means sigma square x plus sigma square y minus 2 into, this is nothing but what the formula of r equals to covariance of x comma y by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. So covariance formula is what? Nothing but 1 by n summation xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar, isn't it? So in place of this what we can write? 2 into covariance of xi into yi. Okay. So now 1 by n summation di square equals to, see here all the terms will change in the form of x or y. You can change anyway. So sigma square x, here in place of sigma square y I am going to keep sigma square xy, because here we know that sigma square and x and sigma square y both are same, no? So that's why I am going to substitute in place of y x term. So sigma square x plus sigma square x minus 2 into, see here, covariance of x comma y in the sense what? If we bring these both terms here, what it comes? R into sigma x into sigma y we get, no? So that's why in place of covariance I am going to write R into sigma x into sigma y. So R into sigma x into sigma y. So again in place of sigma y I can place sigma x, no? So 1 by n summation di square equals to sigma square x plus sigma square x minus 2 into r into sigma x into, in place of sigma y I am going to keep sigma x. Why? Because all those terms are equal, no? So 2 into sigma square x minus 2 into r into sigma x what? Sigma square x, isn't it? So here 2 I am going to what? 2 sigma square I am going to take common. So we have to take common 2 sigma square x. So here what will be? Here 1 minus, so 2 sigma square x we have taken common. So the left term is r, isn't it? Here what is the term? 1 by n summation di square. Okay. So now what we are going to do is, here this term we are bringing, we are transferring from what? RHS to LHS. So it is in the form of multiplication. Here it becomes division form. 1 by n summation dA square by 2 into sigma square x, that equals to 1 minus r. Okay, so we all know that sigma square x value is nothing but, what is the value of sigma square x? Here we have, find it, n square minus 1 by 12, isn't it? So n square minus 1 by 12. So we have to substitute here. So 1 by n summation dA square by 2 into n square minus 1 by 12 equals to 1 minus what? R. So here, now what I'm going to do is, here this full term I'm going to transfer from LHS to RHS. Okay, so 1 by n summation dA square equals to 1 minus r into 2 ones are 2 6 are. So 6 by n square minus 1. So when it comes to this side, denominator comes to numerator and numerator comes to denominator, isn't it? Yes. So here 1 by n summation dA square, and the next is this one is there, no? So from RHS to LHS we are going to take. So minus 1 equals to minus R into 6 by n square minus 1. Okay, so minus I am going to take common. Okay, so minus common I am going to take, minus 1 minus 1 by n summation di square equals to minus r into 6 by n square minus 1. So this minus gets cancelled. So now we want only r, isn't it? So that's why r equals to 1 minus 1 by n 1 by n summation di square by, here 6 is there, 6 by n square minus 1, again we have to bring this side. So at the time what it comes? So 6 n square minus 1. Okay, so 6 n square minus 1. So finally what we can write? R equals to 1 minus 6 summation dA square by n. This n comes to here. Okay, so n into n square minus 1. Okay, so finally we derived the formula for Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Okay, so see, from here onwards, whatever idea you get, in order to get this formula, you can simplify your own way, but you have to follow some what? Mathematical terms, isn't it? Yeah. From here you can calculate whatever the idea you get. Okay, so hope you all understand. This is very important question. So for latest videos, please subscribe to my channel, like, and also don't forget to share with your friends. So bye, have a great day.